Good morning and aloha. Today is August 15th. In my hometown, Obon is celebrated from August 13th to 15th. And since I think 2011, I help my home temple, my family temple in Japan for August Obon. And I actually visit to chant sutras for the family altars at the members' houses. And August 13, since I did for many years until the pandemic started, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. So 2019 August was the last time I visited my family temple's members' houses. So all of a sudden, I realized that today is August 15th. If pandemic may not happen, I might be able to visit our family temple members' houses, and I could see them. So all of a sudden, I started to miss, my family temple and members. Although everybody is hard time, but we cannot change this situation. Although there is always we can do, but we cannot change this situation. All we can do is that we could do whatever we can do. So we can do our part is very important. And at the same time, although we cannot change this situation, but we can always change ourselves to accept this situation. So this is what we can do during this pandemic time. So although I cannot visit Japan, that everybody, many people cannot visit. Right? So this situation cannot be changed, but there is always we can do over here. So today, if you are very mindful, I'm very mindful that I have a very peaceful morning to do this morning service. And what a great thing that, to have this moment of very peaceful, that I can do the chanting. So I'm very actually grateful. And today is Sunday, so I'm live streaming. Nowadays, because we have some, actually, in morning is very busy, and our temple is big, and we have, staffs, and depending on the rotation, schedule, I cannot do, morning, but whenever I'm available, I can do the live streaming. So because over here is very busy, sorry, I'm making excuse. But very busy. So I sometimes want to save 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's such a short time, but I want to sometimes save time. So setting up live streaming is easy, relatively easy. But nowadays, to do this actually. Every time Google need to send a number, a password, passcode, so I need to enter and to start the live stream. So anyway, thank you very much for joining in the service. With every thought, I burn this incense of discipline and meditation to dedicate myself to the past, present, and the future Buddhas of the 10 directions. the visualization of Amida Buddha, the Buddha said to Ananda and Vaidehi, when these perceptions are achieved, you should next visualize the physical attributes and radiant light of the Buddha of immeasurable light, Amida use. Ananda, you should know that the body of Amida use Buddha is as glorious as 100,000 million pieces of gold in the Jambu River of Yama heaven. His height, 60 trillion miles, is as countless as the sands of the Ganges. The white tuft of hair between his eyebrows, curling to the right, is like 5 Mount Smells. The Buddha's eyes, like the waters of the 4 great oceans, their blue and white are distinct. Every pore of his body radiates bright light like Mount Smell. The Buddha's aurora is as expansive as 10 billion of the 3,000 great southern worlds, and within this round order are hundreds of thousands of millions, as countless as the sands of the Ganges of transformation Buddhas. Each of these Buddha manifestations also has an assembly of countless manifestations of bodhisattvas as attendants. The Buddha of infinite life, Amida use, has 84,000 major marks. Each of these attributes also has 84,000 minor marks of excellence. And each of these also has 84,000 rays of light. Each ray universally shines upon the realms in the 10 directions, embracing and never forsaking all living beings, calling Amida Buddha's name. His light, physical attribute, marks, and transformation Buddhas cannot be fully explained. Only through deep contemplation can you see them in the mind's eyes. If you experience this, you will see all the Buddhas of the 10 directions. This ability to see all the Buddhas is called Renbut Samadhi. Forming this visualization is called the visualization of the bodies of all the Buddhas. By envisioning the Buddha's body, you also see the Buddha's mind. The Buddha mind is great compassion itself, embracing all beings with unconditional compassion. Those who practice this visualization discard their bodies for the other world, shall be born before all the Buddhas and realize the insight of non-arising. For this reason, the wise ones direct their souls to clearly envision Amida use, the Buddha of immeasurable light. To visualize the Buddha of immeasurable light, begin with one attribute and mark. First, simply visualize the white tuft of hair between his eyebrows until it appears perfectly clear. When you see the white tuft of hair between his eyebrows, the 84,000 attributes and marks will naturally appear. As you see the Buddha of the immeasurable light, you will also see the innumerable Buddhas of the 10 directions. Having gained the vision of innumerable Buddhas with all the Buddhas before you, you will receive the prediction of your future enlightenment. This complete visualization of all the physical features of the Buddha's body called the ninth visualization. To practice in this way is called right visualization. Any other practice is called unorthodox visualization. Page 23. Amida Buddha's original vows are the essential gate to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to immediately attain birth in the pure Junen. ナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムウアミダナムアミダムチナムアミダム慎み敬って拝読し立てまつる元祖大師五王第15章毎日の所作に6万10万のすべんを念じ送りて申しそうらわんと2万3万の念じを確かに一つずつ申しそうらわんといずれかよく候べき答う凡夫の習い2万3万をあつとも予報にはかないがたからんただすべんの多からんにはするべからず名号相続せんためなり必ずしも数を用とするにはあらずただ常に念仏せんがためなり数を定めぬは家来の因縁なれば世間を進むるにてそうTeachings of Honen Shonin, Day 15. Daily exercise. Which distinction is more virtuous? To use a string of prayer beads while reciting 60,000 to 100,000 Nenbutsu every day, or to use a prayer beads with deliberation and accomplish 20 to 30,000 distintions. It is difficult for common people to set the number of Nenbutsu to 20 or 30,000 as a specific daily goal. It is, however, desirable to recite as many Nenbutsu as possible on a daily basis. Setting a daily goal is to encourage people to continue to recite the name of Buddha Amitabha, although a daily quota is not requisite. One should always be mindful of the goal to recite as many Nenbutsu as possible. Without setting a goal in the number of Nenbutsu recitation, one is prone to laziness. Therefore, a numerical goal serves as an incentive for continual practice. Page 24, 省略文。大名返上実法世界ネーム主上摂取者 The infinite light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never forsaken. ナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダナムアミダナ
武州大祈願の阿弥陀仏学研教習釈迦牟尼仏六法合諸上諸仏観音聖主大菩薩極楽会少女大会修道一切三宝法内祇園領中上人三国伝来浄土伝統主大祖師と修行音南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏大天浄土宗別院大山上人中高上人歴代上人並びに当時会期以来開教し開教上人専門首相霊と元教願不教円満南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏思想部の一切断の付けチェーン修正尊者特楽口無量の邪力長生浄土南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏自問生霊道縁部族無所証芸道上場南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏大師団突日配合配信号中院首相霊と追善の神母大南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏元に上来諸宿読開始通行本日8月15日永代教指導指導の恩世主原秀夫より弔うところの奨励は1958年俗名原真紀こと福寿院万葉明大高大師並びに原家先祖代々追善増上菩提また願わくは本世主ハワイ浄土宗別院教団より弔うところの奨励は1960年浄土宗別院第5代総長井上正信上人円伝者公用上人明和東照東西昇進老華賞諸本浄土また願わくは本世主野瀬静礼より野瀬家先祖代々追善増上菩提また願わくは本世主新田佐田より1992年俗名新田佐田こと栄誉明道大師追善増上菩提また願わくは本世主大谷金より1990年俗名虎芝虎のこと陳陽妙高帝神大師追善増上菩提また願わくは本世主浜村エディより無のところの奨励は時に2000年浜村昇ること東洋浄土全上門追善増上菩提また願わくは本世主一服ゲイルより1989年渡辺山田初江 こと、栄誉明星大師、随前増上五代また願わくは、金城、ルイド、ロイドより、1998年俗名、金城、ロバート、特性こと、上陽、特順、神事の奨励、各々追善、増上五代。また願わくはDedication of merit. I revere the king of the great compassionate vows, Amida Buddha, the dispatcher and founder of the teaching, Shakyamuni Buddha, all the Buddhas, as many other sons of the Ganges in the six directions, Kandon, Seishi, all the great bodhisattvas, the world assemblies of ultimate bliss, the beings of the pure and great oceans, and the three treasures and the great compassion. May there be harmony below the heavens, with the sun and the moon shining brightly. May the wind and rain be timely, and disasters and calamity not arise. May nations be bountiful, people safe, and armies and weapons not to be used. Let us revere virtue and humanity and cultivate respect and humility. Our High Patriarch Gomyo, the Great Master Shandao, our founder, the Great Master Enko Tozen Ejo, Hogaku Jikyo Mensho Wajin Honidaishi Honensho, the Second Patriarch, National Teacher Daisho Shoji Shoko Shonin, the Third Patriarch, the Recording and Meditation Master Kishu Ryochu Shonin, the light of transmitting the pure land of the three countries, and all the great patriarchs by realizing the compassionate lessons. The founding master of our temple, the restorer, and all the priests who serve this temple. With a Fugen practice, we achieve perfect enlightenment. My prayers to my teachers and ministers, to my father and mother, to all the temple members, donors, and all living beings with whom I have karmic connections. May all those who are living experience joy, prosperity, and longevity without limit. May those who have died escape from suffering and transcend to be born into the pure. We pray for the peace and stability of our temple and for complete affinity with the past. May we be completely free of hindrances and cultivate our practice of the Buddhist path. Since the founding of this temple, to all the members, the daily and monthly memorial tablets, the recently deceased, those in the intermediate stage of existence, and to all spirits. May we cultivate virtues so that they may be enlightened. We vow here on with the virtues accumulated from this place of practice to transfer our merit to our beloved ones for their happiness and achievement of enlightenment. And my sincere prayers to those who passed away in wars, in accidents, and in natural disasters for the happiness and achievement of enlightenment. So I quote, page 26. 願にしくどく平等性一切道中五大師往生安楽国 We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all, and may we together develop the aspiration for enlightenment to achieve birth in the pure land of peace and peace. June. Namu
thank you very much. Starting from August 9th, Monday, we have, we had open service, private open services. So we set up October, as you see today, 5 services. And if members want to have individual private open service, they could have, in-person service. Otherwise, all the services, open services, will be held online. We use by Zoom on starting from Friday, 20th, 21, 22nd. And first, 21 Friday is a Hatsubon service. Those who passed away within a year, we have about, I think about 40 members. And then 6 o'clock service, and then next day, Saturday, 10 o'clock and 6 o'clock, and Sunday, 22nd, 10 o'clock service. So if you want to have a private open service, we could have over here. So we bring October over here to have individual service. And yesterday, almost every hour we had a service, so very, very busy. And today we have 5 services. So we're supposed to have Sunday service, but because of this open time, I'm sorry, I couldn't have open service. Oh, hi, Anji-san. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining. So today, Honen Shonin is a question and answer. And the question is actually, which is better? Which is better? Which is, do you recommend? Is that many Nembutsu, 60,000 or 100,000 times of Nembutsu a day, or, more, much less numbers, 20,000, 40,000 Nembutsu? So the answer is, Honen Shonin says that actually he recommends more Nembutsu. The reason why he recommends more Nembutsu is that by doing Nembutsu all the time, we can have always peaceful time. And it is no worry about when to die, when we have something happening. If by doing more Nembutsu, we can have Ojo anytime. So that's why he recommends more Nembutsu. However, the very important teaching of this Honen Shonin is he didn't recommend very specific number of Nembutsu. And it is us, you, me, each one decides how many times of Nembutsu. Why? Is because without having a goal, we can be lazy. So just to continue. So to continue Nembutsu all the time is what Honen Shonin intended. But however, because everyone live a very different life, and lifespan is also different up to you, and your schedule, my schedule, always different. So he didn't say the specific number, but he just encourage to recite more Nembutsu. So by doing more Nembutsu is what Honen Shonin intended. And so, but we have to, I think, be mindful that the age when Honen Shonin lived and the age, modern age, are different. So for Honen Shonin age, 20,000, 60,000 day times Nembutsu may be easier for him to do. But in this modern world, 20,000 is actually a lot of Nembutsu. And today, I chanted, is about 500, only 500 times of Nembutsu, So 20,000 times Nembutsu takes, a lot. So we have to think about, depending on your life, depending on your schedule. Also, it's important to more Nembutsu, but it is always you who decide the numbers of Nembutsu. I think that's very important that depending on the schedule. But Honen Shonin recommends to have a goal is such a great thing. Every day we can do something to have a goal. So let's continue to do the Nembutsu. It's very important. Thank you very much.
如来大慈悲愛民5年同生10年ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ
Thank you very much. Have a great Sunday, and then please stay safe.